Hi guys, follow me on Instagram to never ever miss any of my crazy updates. And this is obviously the 4S, the Carrera 4S 4-wheel drive, rear wheel steering as well. And like I told you, you can see the color is grey because it is a 4S model. 4 exhaust at the rear. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? I mean, obviously it is an absolute stunner. All these cars are stunning in their own way. You want to
normal way, or you want to harden the suspension, so everybody can choose whatever settings you want. The only thing we want to always leave engaged is the PSI.
Volume come. You ठीक है?
Yes.
पक्का?
All right, let's
Full
together.
full volume come. All right, we are driving the Carrera 4S, the 911 Carrera 4S, and I'll be a nice kid by not speeding in the pit lane. Right now we're just doing 50 kilometers per hour. Speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour in the pit. As I come down, let me get into first gear. First gear, it's doing 6,000 RPM, and here we go. My God, the way this motor punches, absolutely sensational. Brakes supremely strong. A little bit of understeer, but it actually handles everything so brilliantly well. Because you know what, four-wheel drive obviously helps a lot, especially through a track like this one. Hard onto the brakes. My goodness, this is so freaking autopilot, and I'm going to punch it now. Here we go. Beauty. What acceleration. Here we are doing almost 150 kilometers per hour. Absolute rocket ship. 190 kilometers per hour onto the brakes. Okay, the cones are flying here and there, but can we avoid them? Yes, we can. And my God, what a beauty. This engine absolutely screams the way this car goes. There's so much grip on offer thanks to the four-wheel drive, and you're doing 200 plus hard onto the brakes. Brakes are so feelsome. They give you so much feel and feedback. Here we go now. Okay, now this is going to be interesting. Downshifting and powering through. This is a mad experience driving this Porsche. Cones, no problem. Oh, it is so feelsome. The steering is a delight to use, absolute delight. Hitting the chicanes here. Okay, little bit of lift off oversteer, but then Porsche stability management kicked in, which, by the way, Porsche says please save me is the real full form of that acronym. It's actually traction control, and you're not allowed to turn it off. If you turn it off, they say if you happen to bang the car, well, the car is yours, pay for it and take it home. You don't want to do that. Oh my God, the way this motor red lines is an absolute sensation. I love downshifting. PDK is so freaking awesome. 8-speed gearbox is having so fast shifts. It's absolutely mind-numbing. Okay, Faisal, get adventurous. Here we are. Look at the balance poise from this vehicle is up. Woo! Okay, that guy just avoided the cones. So did we. Cones here. Screamer. The motor is an absolute screamer. Porsche stability management coming into play. And guys, that was one very fun lap. Here we are. Can we get it sideways? Well, we can, but we won't, because if we do, then this car is mine. Actually, I'll have to pay for it. And this is not an iPhone that only kidneys will suffice. Probably lungs and heart and whatnot else will too. Beautiful brakes. The brakes don't fade at all. Carbon ceramic brakes obviously offer great feel and feedback as well. However, they're a little squeaky at lower speeds, but once they heat up, they're just brilliant. We are back into the pits. How was it?
I am nauseous now. You are crazy.
You were nauseous, really? You said you had fun sitting in other cars as well. How did you get nauseous all of a sudden?
Because you were driving really.
So basically, I've driven like a pussy for the past 4 cars, and now finally I've grown some balls to drive like a proper human being, or whatever you want to call it. But that was so fun. Oh my God. I loved it. I love this car. I'm going to change my decision and say I want this one, not the rear wheel drive only. But hey, I mean, the balance is great. The grip levels from this car, you could feel it. I could feel every inch more here in terms of grip levels, and that's the reason I could push harder and faster, and this car would just delight. So guys, this is the end of this series of driving Porsche sports cars. I did 5 videos. I drove 5 cars, and we're back into the pits. Cool down for everybody, car as well as me, as well as this beautiful lady. My iPhone, I meant. Anyway, do not turn off the camera. Let me talk about the car a bit. Firstly, getting inside is a bit of a task because the seat is very low slung. My foot collides, rather my knee collides with the steering wheel. That's a bit of a problem. 911 Carrera 4S. This is one of the differentiations. This is to open the boot. This is to open the engine bay. This is to open the boot. Boot is in the front. Rear engine drive, obviously. And car looks beautiful. Absolutely sensational. Carrera 4S, 4 exhaust. It is so hot right now. The rear spoiler deploys automatically. That's again a very nice thing. Meanwhile, you can see the door handle actually comes out, aerodynamic efficiency, and the dash also looks very nice and slick. Beautiful brakes. This is the place to open for the fuel, and I'm not going to test the wipers today because it's not really required. What a beauty. Look at the lights. Look at these are LEDs. X-Sight it says. Porsche LED matrix system. Obviously works brilliantly at night, but when you're going through a corner so fast, nothing's gonna help. That was one amazing lap.
Thank you.
So PSM you can directly turn off, or is there a Sport Plus sort of a mode for PSM as well?
There's a Sports Plus mode as well for PSM.
Alright. So this is the S or the 4S?
This is a 4S.
This is the 4S?
This one is a 4-wheel drive. It's a bit...
Oh. So isn't power more rear centric here? Because for you to actually go sideways,
Yes.
I mean, it's slightly more difficult in 4-wheel drive because I think because power is channeled to the front wheel, and when it comes to the front axle, it stands.
That's the thing. You know your stuff. That's how it is. Yeah.
All right, it was absolutely great. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yep.
Pleasure. How was it?
He didn't drive straight.